And now for our What in the World segment. I have a story for you. It's about a country that is America's friend. This country is also Israel's friend, and yet it is also Iran's friend. Amid all the talk of an Israeli strike on Iran, what is this country that manages to stay friends with everyone? What in the world is going on? The country is India, and it's been criticized in America for continuing to trade with Iran despite coordinated sanctions on Tehran. The Wall Street Journal recently ran an editorial calling New Delhi the mullah's last best friend. It also criticized India for casting its lot with Moscow and Beijing for a handful of rupees. Let's get some perspective. New Delhi's defense is this: Iran is the world's fourth largest oil producer. Its biggest customer is India, which happens to be among the world's largest oil consumers and importers. The type of crude best suited for India's needs happens to be Iranian oil. So there's an economic argument here. India needs Iran's oil as much as Iran needs to sell it. There have been reports that the two countries reached a trade agreement to circumvent sanctions. Iran can't trade in dollars, so it is selling oil to India for rupees and bartered goods instead. But there are also geopolitical concerns. India lives in a rough neighborhood with an intense rivalry with Pakistan. Pakistan has for decades believed that it needed to limit India's influence in the region, particularly in Afghanistan. So Islamabad has supported the Taliban against the Indian-backed Northern Alliance. And who has helped India by siding with the Northern Alliance? Iran. The Iranians have always been hostile to the Pakistan-Taliban axis and have always sided with India and its Northern Alliance friends. Now, outside of what it views as core interests, India is nowadays inactive on foreign policy. It has rarely been a force for good in the region or around the world, mainly because there's not been much of a force. When the Maldives recently had a coup, New Delhi remained passive. During years of unrest in Myanmar, India rarely took a firm stand against the country's brutal military junta. And so on with other crises in the region in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and more. Compared to the clout it wants to have, New Delhi has really paid only mild attention to its foreign policy. The Economist recently pointed out that India, with its population of 1.2 billion, has fewer diplomats than New Zealand, with a population of just 4 million people. Americans tend to believe that all good things go together. They befriend India, another democracy, so that India and America will have identical views on foreign policy, the same friends and enemies. But India is, of course, located in a different place. It has different economic and geographic interests. Indians, for their part, think they can be free riders on the international system. They can exploit the stability and security of the current setup and narrowly pursue their own interests. But for the world's largest democracy, that is an unworthy mission. India does have a tryst with destiny, and it isn't just to buy cheap oil from whomever and damn the consequences. And we'll be back.